Hi everyone, welcome to K-Drama Hangout, your weekly review into your favorite Korean dramas episode by episode. I am Sarai, and with me I have Kat and Melody.
Hi.
Today we will be reviewing The Scholar Who Walks the Night, episode 1 and 2, also known as 밤을 거는 선비. Based on a manhwa, the Korean version of a manga, The Scholar Who Walks the Night is a historical drama set in the Chosun era. The story follows a vampire and a young woman's journey to take down the evil vampire that's ruling Korea's government. So what would we say are expectations for this drama? Would you give it a whole heart? Would you give it a half heart? Or would you give it no heart? Kat?
Kat, you want Kat go first?
I am someone who really loves historical dramas, and I especially love the cast in this. So I'm gonna give it a whole heart. I'm really excited to see where this drama will go and how the story will pan out.
So for me, I was told by a couple of friends, and then I found out more about it at KCON LA, and it seemed pretty interesting. It's not my type of drama that I would watch necessarily, but since I've heard a lot of good things about it, I thought I would be pretty interested. So I'm going to start with a half heart and hope that it turns into a whole heart.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to give it a whole heart. I really like historical dramas. I love the colors and the costumes, and judging from the acting that I've seen in the first 2 episodes, it's really good acting. So I'm pretty excited about it, and I've been hearing good things about it too. So hopefully it'll stay that way.
So in episode 1, you're introduced to Kim Sung-yeol, who is played by Lee Jin-gi, a few days before you turn into a vampire. His best friend, the prince, played by Lee Hyun-woo, introduces Sung-yeol to a vampire that's helping him find a way to kill Kuyok, who is played by Lee Soo-hyuk, the evil vampire that's secretly controlling the king and his advisors. Kuyok discovers that the prince has found a way to kill him, so he counterattacks by killing the prince and everyone that was a part of the plan. However, Sung-yeol has already been turned into a vampire by that mutual friend that he had already met. So when Sung-yeol wakes up after being turned, he ends up going after Kuyok, who had taken his fiancée hostage. His fiancée is In Hyung-hui, played by Kim So-eun, and she ends up sacrificing herself to Sung-yeol so that he can survive to keep fighting Kuyok. Flash forward 120 years, Sung-yeol enlists Choi Sun, played by Yi to help find the diary that contains all the plans to kill Kuyok. And after multiple circumstances, Sung-yeol realizes that Young-sun knows more about the journal than what he previously imagined or assumed, so they begin working together to find that journal together. So I know there has to be some moments where you're like, oh my gosh, or like, what's a potato? What just happened? I don't understand. So tell me some of your OMG moments.
My biggest OMG moment was probably after he had been turned into a vampire and he stumbles his way back into the town. He finds the heads of all of those who had been in cahoots with the prince in plans to kill Klee. So whenever they were just showing those heads, and I was like, oh my gosh, did they seriously just kill the prince? Which I'm a little biased to that actor, so I was really sad I wasn't going to see him anymore. But yeah, whenever they and he did so good with that scene, so that was, I literally was like, oh my gosh, no.
Yeah, no, mine too. Like whenever I saw the heads after he came back, at first I was like, wow, they're like really black. Like for some reason, that's just what I automatically looked at. But then like when he went after Kuyok, he was like, oh, Prince, like, blah, blah, blah. And the Prince was laying on the floor with his head attached, his body. So I'm like, the head was just, wait, what? Like, I was so confused. I was like, where did this happen? And then all of a sudden, there's like a little small Prince kid, and I'm like, who's this dude? Like,
Yeah.
but I could have probably been like tuning that out. But I know like another moment was when after he was turned into the vampire previously told him like before he turned him, wear my black cloak, like it will help you live in the sunlight and it won't expose you or whatever. But then like somehow in the 3 days that he was like passed out on the floor, someone changed him into the black cloak out of his normal clothes. And then he's still like, let me put my hand out in the sun. And then he's like, it's burning me. And I'm just like, but you're in the black cloak. Aren't you supposed to be protected? Like, this doesn't make sense to me. And I'm like really confused on who the hell even changed him. Because I don't think, I mean, unless he like has a blackout moment of the 3 days and he ends up chasing himself and like attacking people so he can survive and then he wakes up back on the floor. I'm so confused with that. I was like, what the heck just happened?
Yeah, you know what I thought? I thought it was like the half arm that was left. Like magically changed him in the 3 days.
That's what I thought too. I was like, well, I guess it was just the little arm that was just left.
Well,
they kept moving. It kept moving.
Wasn't it the arm that like brought him back into the cabin to like find him?
Like drug him in there.
Yeah, but then like the vampire died on the lawn, so how did he get back? Did he like
the magic hand? I'm telling you, it's the magic hand. Oh my gosh! You know, my OMG moment was the part where the fiancée sacrificed herself. I mean, I was just like, crap, you sacrificed yourself to your, I mean, granted, he didn't choose to be a vampire, but still, like, that had to take some guts because she just found out about this, and then all of a sudden she's just willing to sacrifice herself to her husband right then and there to die. So I was like, that is cool. So that was my OMG moment.
Yeah.
I like that moment a lot too because it really like stuck it to Glee because Glee was like, humans won't sacrifice themselves for you. You think that she'll actually do it. And she just like took the sword herself and it was still in his hand and it was like, I'll show you, I'm just gonna kill myself right here.
Yeah.
That was cool. I like how it just like stuck it to Glee. And I liked whenever Glee said something to him, and he basically just, like, punched his lights out.
Oh, yeah.
He was, like, literally, like, knocked out back there, and I was like, yeah, you go away. You let them have their moment, okay?
Oh, like when the rock fell on him?
Yeah,
and he was just, like, passed on the floor?
Yeah.
I thought he died, but apparently he didn't.
He's a vampire.
Then the movie would be over, Kat. I mean, the show would be over, you know?
Well, you never know. He could have secretly, like, raised some evil, secret little vampire, like, somewhere far away in there, like, a different cave and, like...
Yeah.
Well, this is a Korean drama, so yeah, anything goes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I really like Lee Si-hyuk. Like, he is so good looking. So whenever he, like, acts, at first I was like, you're so handsome, like, I can't stop looking at you. What are you even talking about? Like, I can't hate you, but I should be hating you because you're the evil person right now.
I know.
Your voice, it's so deep, and I'm probably, like, fangirling right now, so I'm sorry for all the guys that are probably watching our video because you're probably going to be like, oh, God, this girl is, like, going on and on and on about some hot dude that I don't even care about. But, like, seriously, just look at him from, like, a girl's point of view. You know, if you were a girl, you would want to be, like, with him.
Yes.
So don't even deny yourself that because it's a lie. If you think
All right. So when recording Korean dramas like this, the directors usually call out a good take by saying print or a bad take by saying NG or no good. Which would y'all give these 2 episodes? Would y'all print it? You think it was good, or would you give it an NG?
I'm gonna say I think a print, you know? I mean, episode 1 really got the characters, got a gist of who they are, their background. So I really got into the story a lot. And I really want to know what's going to happen now because I'm assuming that the lead character, he is now a vampire, and of course he has powers from the other vampire who turned him, you know? So I'm curious
Uh-oh.
now
You
what that
froze.
is, and I'm also curious the diary. Hello?
You froze on us.
Oh, oh, am I good now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the people that were in the Princess Diary, I really want to know how those people are connected into killing the evil vampire too. So that's some things that I really want to keep watching just so I could find out. So I'm gonna give it a print.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely
That's
needs
true.
to. I would give that a print. Just because I really like how the characters are developing. And even the characters that are only there for like 1 episode or so, like they're adding to the storyline. They don't make it seem off or anything like that. So I'm excited and hopefully it doesn't suck and turn into a flop drama.
Yeah, I say so too. I mean, it did a good job of like, hooking you in and getting you get to know the characters very well in the first 2 episodes. Like even in the first 2 episodes, you only have maybe like a complete total of like 10 minutes together with him and his fiance, but you still feel their relationship.
Yeah.
Enough to be affected by whenever she was killed. So
So
they
true.
did a good job with that. So hopefully they'll just be able to keep doing what they're doing, and you'll just feel it even better. With the characters that are there even longer. Yeah. So
Yeah.
normally we would share our predictions with y'all about future episodes, but we've decided to wait until next week on that because we want to kind of know more about what's going to happen, a little bit more background information. So after we get through with episodes 3 and 4, then we'll kind of give our predictions for the rest of it. So yeah, that's all for this episode. Thank you to our reviewers, myself, Catherine, and Sarai, for giving our time here. And thank you guys for watching. If you want to follow any of us, there's going to be links below, so make sure and check that out. We're going to have some Instagram, maybe Twitter, I'm not sure. We have kdrama Facebook page that is getting started up, so make sure and follow all those. Make sure and share and comment, let us know what you think. Let us know what we can do for y'all. And come and hang out with us next week as we review episodes 3 and 4. So until then, keep it dramatic.
Bye.
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 And stop. Okay.
Oh, woo!
That is really good. Okay, let me say, I am so much happier with it
Me too.
than what,
I am
than what we
so,
did
so
last night.
happy.
Much better. I think
Pat, you gonna put us off the air?
Oh.